My whole life is cars. I rebuild cars, all my friends are car people. So my passion is really serving customers through this thing called transportation.
Ford dealerships, which have long been the cornerstone of the company's sales strategy, may soon face unprecedented upheaval. Once central to Ford's approach in reaching and serving customers nationwide, the dealership model is now being scrutinized as Ford grapples with challenges on multiple fronts: declining sales, intense market competition, and shifting consumer expectations, particularly in the electric vehicle or EV segment. The possibility of widespread dealership closures looms large, a situation that could reshape the landscape for Ford and its consumers across the country.
Ford Motor Company, you have lost my respect. You have lost my business forever.
Ford is recalling 550,000 trucks that the company says could abruptly downshift into first gear and lead to a crash.
First, let's look at the staggering sales figures that have raised red flags within the company. As of 2024, Ford's year-to-date sales figures are down by an eye-opening 23%. This sharp decline amounts to over 19,000 fewer vehicles sold compared to the previous year. The heart of this problem lies in Ford's traditional stronghold, its truck lineup. Ford trucks, long celebrated for their power and reliability, are no longer seeing the consistent sales they once commanded. Popular models like the Ford Edge and Escape have also seen significant drops, with sales of the Edge down 15%. and the Escape down by 12%. Ford's overall market share has slipped to 5.6%, making a sharp decline from the 10.2% high seen just 5 years ago. These numbers highlight a shift in consumer loyalty and a need for Ford to act decisively if it hopes to retain its market position.
We can't just mine the raw materials here and ship it out to Asia or Africa. We have to keep it here. To do that, we need the government support. We have to move faster.
Big hurdles that you need to overcome in the next couple of years.
Yeah, but that's what makes it exciting.
So what's causing this shift? Part of the answer lies in consumer sentiment, which is increasingly leaning towards other brands. While Ford's sales have been falling, the overall auto market has enjoyed a 5.5% boost in year-over-year sales. Competitors like Chevrolet and GMC are capitalizing on Ford's struggles, capturing consumers who feel Ford no longer meets their needs, particularly regarding fuel efficiency and vehicle price. Rising operational costs and interest rates have only compounded the problem for Ford dealerships, which are now struggling to stay profitable. Today, it's estimated that 10 to 15% of Ford's approximately 3,000 dealerships across the U.S. are financially unstable. This equates to roughly 300 to 450 dealerships at risk, with projections indicating that up to 300 could shut down in the next 1 to 2 years if conditions don't improve.
I'm going to take a wild guess. You have at least one Ford dealership within 30 miles of where you live. Even with its iconic name and popular models, Ford isn't immune to the challenges currently facing the automotive industry.
The situation with Ford's EVs has only complicated matters. Ford has made a bold move into the EV space, particularly through its Model E division, but with mixed results. Despite significant investments, Ford's EV division has faced substantial losses, with Model E reporting a $4.7 billion loss in 2023. Early figures from 2024 reveal that the division is still struggling, with a $1.3 billion loss recorded in just the first quarter. Model E sales are down by 20% compared to last year, and revenues have plummeted by 84%. The challenge isn't just about sales, though. Ford's current EV lineup is viewed as costly relative to its competition, with the average transaction price for a Ford vehicle hitting $48,000 in 2023, well above the industry average. Many consumers are opting for more affordable options like the Chevrolet Bolt or Tesla's lower-priced models.
This is the beginning of taking on Tesla, beating Tesla. Can you catch Tesla? Because the analysts out there believe that the gap between you and other automakers and Tesla is widening. You're not closing it.
I wouldn't bet against Ford. There's a small team that did this product.
This pricing issue reflects a deeper problem Ford faces in adapting to market shifts while balancing profitability. Rising production costs and supply chain hurdles mean that even as Ford aims to lower its EV prices to remain competitive, there are concerns about how sustainable these price cuts will be. Some Ford dealerships have reported low demand for EV models, especially the F-150 Lightning, citing the public's concern over charging infrastructure and range limitations. This mismatch between Ford's push for EVs and the current dealership capabilities has led to some dealers scaling back their orders, further impacting sales and profitability.
Well, if you look at what we did during COVID and, Willow Run, Ford knows how to make complicated things in high volume. So once the company makes up its mind to be number two, we'll figure out how to double capacity of Lightning at the Rouge and build more Mach-E's.
But Ford is taking steps to address these issues, albeit in ways that may not sit well with all stakeholders. One of the most controversial changes Ford is exploring is the shift toward a direct-to-consumer or DTC sales model.
So we all know Ford made a huge mistake with these electric vehicles. Ford itself lost billions of dollars. Dealerships lost millions installing these electric chargers.
But what do you think? What do you think Ford's pivot should be? And if you worked at a dealership, would you be worried about the future of your industry? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.